Good morning. Welcome to the Rich and Simple Living. My name's Maria. If you're new here, I mainly vlog about homeschooling, urban homesteading, and I tend to do a lot of air fryer cooking as well, which sort of comes under home life type thing. So yeah, today I'm doing some urban homesteading, because I'm taking part in a collaboration which is hosted by Victoria from Home Educating the Mad Lads. And once a month we sort of go out and look at the gardens or whatever we've got, homesteads and things, and show you how it's progressing. Just take a look round at it. So today my husband's out there and he's doing some work out there at the moment. So I thought it's quite nice. It's not raining and we'll go and do it now and see what's happening. Down below, I'll pop in the description box everybody else who takes part in it. Now, not everybody puts a video up every month. It all depends what's happening. So, just go over and take a look and see what's happening anyway. They're good channels to watch anyway. So, yeah, without further ado, we'll go out and we'll have a look what it looks like outside. So we come straight out of my back door and we land on the patio. Excuse the bin, they've been using it today and they've just left it there. So I've got me little, I don't know what it's called. I always call it a palm tree. I don't know what it's called. That's grown. I could do with a bigger pot for that, I think, though. Although it's in quite a big pot. It's going to be one of those that grow really big. So I definitely need a bigger pot for it. Now take a look at this, the fairy garden. The fairy garden is coming on really nice. Oh, the little fairies in there. That's what my daughter Lisa's been doing. I love this. It's really nice. It's got the little solar light at night. So we put all of the garden lights up, as you can see. All the solar lights. Got my mint growing. I've started planting a few pansies. I'm going to get a few more yet. I've got some chives. That's a new plant. So I've popped that there because I want to put a few on this patio. There's my blueberry bush. Don't ask about the crocodile or alligator, whatever it is, I have no idea. Just go along, another blueberry bush. And I've planted some pansies in this stacker. Now the cats have been on here jumping, we've had to put wire on, and it killed off the rhubarb that I'd got. But there's a little bit of greenery coming, so I hope it comes back. Otherwise I'm going to have to start again next year. It's a nightmare, this rhubarb malarkey. I used to grow it so easily and now everything just kills it all the time. I put my gooseberry bush in a pot. I've got little flowers coming on it. So that might mean I get some raspberries. Raspberries, what I'm talking about, gooseberries. Got the bamboo, we've put some lights around that. So that'll look nice at night. Every year we put lights, solar lights around it, and it looks lovely at night. We've got the solar lights going on there. These strawberries are coming on nice, as you can see. Got lots of them. Got pots down here to sort out still. But they're all coming on nice. My clematis, the dog keeps jumping over this wire. We put it there to stop and then she jumps over and digs it up. So it's had a bit of a battering. But I'm hoping that it'll be okay. And more flowers down there. Right, let's just go around. And the husband, I'll just show you what he's doing. He's just putting an undercoat on this fence that he built for me. So he just started an undercoat on that today. It has given out showers, but I don't know whether it will and at what point. Now there's a clematis, that's coming on nice. I haven't found anywhere to put this yet, it's just loitering there. I've got to sort that out. Now look at this raspberry bush, this was grown in a pot and doing nothing. So I thought I'll just stick it on the end here. And look at all them, can you see it's all sprouting? It's filling right out there. Next to it we've got the blackberries. Now that's what I really want to grow, the blackberries. But I can see new shoots coming with them. I don't know if we can see from here. It's hard to tell. Can't really focus in. But there's all new shoots coming at the bottom of it. Don't know whether I should have cut the long stems off it last year or not. But I thought I'm going to leave it to grow a bit wild. It grows nice in the wild, but we'll see. I might have to do something with it next year. Now, up here, I was saying that Dean had been doing me something different, been building. He's built me a little long wooden planter along there. Oh dear. And that's to put all of the sweet peas and sunflowers in. So I'm going to grow them up there, along there, if Cassie comes out of it. So yeah, but there was an ant's nest in here yesterday. I had to get some ant powder down there. And he's painted all that fence in. We're not worried about the lawn because the pool should be out again. But we've got rid of all the pallets as well that were here. Cassie, come out. See, that's an example of what she does. Along here, the daffodils are going back. Do you know, I can't remember what anything's called today. I'm thinking what to do with this. There's loads of pansy seeds coming through that self-seeded. So I might leave them, but I don't know what to do with them all. I have thought about letting Sean grow some veggies and little bits in them for a rabbit, you know, for rabbit food. And it'd be quite good practice for her. And the rabbits, chickens, which are getting to be a bit of pain because the pure breed Buff Orpingtons have started sitting on the eggs. You have to fight them for the eggs. It's a bit like a junkyard still around here at the moment because obviously we're going to use all these pots and things. Duck keeps sitting on the eggs. So we'll go in the greenhouse and have a look what's happening in there. Right, and that's all of the, I forgot what they're called now. I don't put my hands in there. Tell me. Marigolds. Cobwebs in the corner with spiders, so I don't like putting my hands in. But they're coming really well. Look how lush these are. They won't be long till they go out. The hollyoaks, sweet peas. These are the giant sunflowers. So these are the two that are going to go in that new planter that Dean's painted. And I thought it looked nice because it will cover all the way along and make it look better. Peppers are finally starting to show through. We've got cauliflower. Now this is something I've never grown before, melons. I think they will probably have to stay in here. I'll have to take some of this staging out of the greenhouse and leave them in here in tubs. So there's that, the melons, I'm pleased about that. I've got cucumbers are growing, but something has started eating one, look. So that's a bit of a pain because Sean loves homegrown cucumbers, absolutely loves them. She'll just come pick them and eat them straight off. She loves them. Broccoli, we've got a lot of broccoli coming on. Now at the back here we've got like giant tomatoes. I can't remember the name of them. I've kept the packet they came in, but they're giant ones, big ones. And at the front are the plum ones. Then we've got the money maker, normal size ones at the back of that one, and cherry tomatoes here. Then underneath, at the back, we've got giant pumpkins, and at the front, Halloween pumpkins. Well, I just grow them in here. Then Lisa will take them on and take care of them because she deals with the pumpkins. Because she's after trying to get a pumpkin patch on the front that she can just leave in situ for Halloween, which will look really good. So that's what she's hoping to do. We tried it last year, but the hot weather just killed them. So we'll try again this year. Next up, we've got the leeks. And then something new I'm growing again is baby sweet corn. I grow normal sweet corn. But I saw this baby sweet corn. I thought, how nice will that be with bean sprouts and things in salads and things like that. And stir fries. But mainly in summer, just salads, just to munch on as they are. Nice. So I thought, oh, I'll have a go and see what they're like. So I Googled how big they'll grow because that was one of my concerns because of having space where to put them. But it appears you can grow them in pots. So I thought, oh, I've got loads of pots lying around. So we'll just do that, grow some in pots. And we'll see what it's like because it'll be the first time I've done it. So yeah, these, I might plant these out by the end of the week. See what the weather's like because we've had frost this week. But everything in here is grown lovely. Last year it was a lot of sort of starting, stopping because things kept dying off and it wouldn't take. But whether it's because I left it right till, well, the 1st of April and not got too carried away with it all this year, and it's come nice and the weather must be okay. But round here we've got those lettuces I planted last autumn. Them lot haven't really grown at all. There's some leaves there, I might pull a few of them leaves and use them. But then I'm going to discard it, clean the soil, because the cucumbers will be going in there. So that's in the greenhouse. We'll have a look outside now then. So in those pots, in that bed, is potatoes. Rather than plant them straight in the bed, I thought that it might be better to put them in pots because they'll be easier to get out, just tip a pot out. And I thought it'd be a lot easier than trying to dig through the bed and then bits being left behind and regrowing there next year when I might want to use that bed for something else. So that's what we've done, put potatoes in each of those pots and left them there. We'll see what happens. Carrots are in this one, all covered up, and those seeds are straight in the ground. That one's not been dealt with yet. I think we're going to put some of the leeks in from the greenhouse in there and start some lettuces in there. The two over there that have not yet been done are for the broccoli and cauliflower that's in the greenhouse. Let's come further down. It's hard to get here with the pens by the fence. That one has got beetroot in it. Oh no, it hasn't. Tell a lie. Beetroot's not in that one. It's the onions, sorry. Onions have gone in that one. White onions. The beetroot is in the one with the net. I bought some new netting this year that's supposed to keep out bugs, but it lets the rain and the light in. So I'm keeping an eye that rain is going in there. But yeah, we've put the beetroot straight in that one with the netting. Next to it, with the row of netting, we've put peas in along the fence, and in front of the peas there is spring onions. That one, again, we're putting sweet corn in this year like we did last year. And then there's the at the end with the canes will be the runner beans, but I've not taken them all the way along this time because we get overrun with them, too many. So there'll be enough there for what we want, and it gives us a little bit of space at the end if I need to put anything anywhere. Across the way, rather than going up there, let me see if I can, gotta watch where I tread between wire and dog's toys. You can see the raspberries. They're all coming on now. There's just a few at the end, but they were slow growing last year. I think that's the last place the light gets to them properly. But yeah, they're all coming on. Growing a treat. So I'll see if I can show you now. Maybe I won't go out on the front, but if I can see through the window, I'll show you what the front looks like. But in there, obviously, I showed you before, we've just got the pansies. I've put lavender in pots. That's starting to take off. And a couple of hebes there. But yeah, I'm going to see if we can see through the front. Right, I think you can see the pear tree there. That's got blossom coming on it. In front of it there is the pear tree. That's just starting to get blossom. Got flowers going down there. We've decided to put bedding plants down there. And the hollyhocks I showed you in the greenhouse is going to go all along there as well. We've got the camellias in the corner. I think that's what they're called. They've flowered and going out of flower now. There's a cherry tree. You'll have to excuse how bouncy it is. There's a cherry tree there. There's a plum tree there. That's all flowering nice. And I think we go across. And you can just see the top of another plum tree there. They're Victoria plums. And in front of it, you can see this stake, but it's hard to see the top of it because of the weeping willow behind it. But that's another apple tree. They're quite new. They're coming into just the second year, so we're not going to get nothing off them yet. And there is the big apple tree where we get all the apples from. And I've been through the freezers this morning to look what's in there, and there's bags and bags of apples and raspberries. So got to get using them because it won't be long before other crops will be starting again. So that's that. So that's how the garden homestead is looking. I didn't show you all the animals, but yeah, everything's grown well. I'm really pleased with everything in the greenhouse. Garden's tidying up a bit now. All those pallets have gone. He's made loads of fencing, so that's a job he's got to do. He's go down the front and do all the fencing. When the weather gets a bit better though, it's a bit hit and miss at the moment. We get a couple of really nice days, you think, oh, summer's on its way, and then it gets a bit cold and rainy and you put in your heating back on for an hour, so you know, it's a bit hit and miss at the minute, but there's all year yet to do all these jobs. So yeah, everything's coming on good. I just hope, because we put seeds in and then we had frost the other night, so I'm hoping that the seeds will be okay, but they'd only just gone in, so they wouldn't have started germinating or anything, so hopefully they'll be okay. But I'm looking forward to an abundance of crops. I've not put any swede in this year. I have got seeds, but I've not planted any. I've not put the Brussels sprouts in either this year. And so far, I haven't put the parsnips in. I'm umming and ahhing to put parsnips in. I'm running out of room, actually, where to put them all. I'm not quite sure yet. Might put some in, but I want to get some lettuces in anyway and start them off. So that's something we'll probably do over the course of the next week. But yeah, it's all coming together really well. I'm really pleased with it. Now I'm going to watch out for the others putting their videos up and have a look at theirs. I love looking at everybody's gardens and seeing what they're doing and their animals, if they've got animals, you know, I love that. So I'm going to go across and keep an eye out for their videos coming online, on YouTube. But it is online. It's all right, it's early. So yeah, like I say, I'll drop the links to them down below, and if you want to pop across and have a look at them, please do so. And now I will see you next on Friday. We're going to do an air recipe on Friday. Well, I don't know if it's so much a recipe, it's just some cooking. But I'm going to, I think I can fit it into my air fryer, so I'm going to do a comparison. I'm going to cook something in the oven and cook something in the air fryer, and I'm going to have a comparison and see what I think between the two. So if you like cooking and you want to watch on Friday, please join me. So I'll see you then, and if it's not then, I'll see you next week. Now, because I've been doing homeschooling on Monday, next Monday is bank holiday, so it'll be Tuesday when I do the homeschooling video. So if you're only watching for the gardening and the homeschooling, then it'll be Tuesday next week when I do the homeschooling video. But before then, Friday will be the air fryer cooking one. So take care, and I'll see you as soon as I see you. Bye.